Guys, welcome back to Dragon Tales Fishing. So you guys know that a while back I did a video about the Autoboat system from Tiny Boat Nation. I talked about how, they're back ordered, and they actually it took me about 3 months to actually get this motor. So I got it, I installed it, did a little video. I'll leave a link to it somewhere around here or down below for that video to show you that I installed that on my Titan X 12.5. I had a little cool video of it, remote controlling it in the water and stuff. So I've had it for a few months now, and I want to show you the state of it and what I think and what happened. So watch this. So yeah, check this out. You won't believe this. My Autoboat system is now sitting right here apart. All apart. It's sitting right there, all apart, ready to be taken back off. The last time I went out, I went out just like a normal time, and I had the trolling motor on the front, and I didn't have my Torpedo installed on this kayak yet, which you can see now it's all fully installed. And I got the bracket up front, so I installed it on the bow mount right there. Yeah, I installed the bow mount right there, and I put the Autoboat system on top of that. Normal day, decided to go, to my normal spots over where I normally fish at, to fish my little honey spots, and was working great. I mean, all day long, I had no real issues until about halfway, meaning I've already gone in about 3 miles into the flats, into the shallows where I fish at. And then I got into an area where it was extremely shallow, so of course I had to pull up the Autoboat, the trolling motor in the front, and I literally had to get out and walk and drag the kayak. So I'm dragging the kayak, no problem, getting it through the water, I get back into an area where I can use it again. I drop it down, I go to hit the start button, and all it's doing is beeping at me. It's just beeping, and I don't know why. I pushed the button, thinking maybe I had the button wrong or something, I wasn't in the down position instead of the up position. I don't know what was going on. I still don't know what's going on with it. So yeah, it didn't start working again at all. It wouldn't turn, it would do nothing. I was able to do a firmware update on it through talking with the guys from Tiny Boat Nation. I won't mention any names due to the fact that I had a kind of an issue with getting a warranty started on it. So I'm going to talk about that right now. Hold on. So first thing I did was I actually went on the website and looked at the contact, and it said to call the number and pick option 5. So I did that. And immediately they answered. I was like, oh, cool. Very cool. So I told them what's going on. And not for naught, the guy he was a nice guy. Somebody you guys actually know. And like I said, I'm not going to mention names because it's not really cool to do that, because I did have a good experience in getting this resolved. He was kind of like, why are you calling me, like, kind of tone to his voice, but he was saying, well, what's it doing? So I try to show him what it's doing by, like, here, can you hear it? Can you hear it? And he's like, no, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I don't hear anything. I said, bro, it's beeping. You can't hear the beeps? And he's like, no, I can't hear it. He goes, well, send me a video of it to my email and I'll take a look at it. So I do. This was on May 14th. And I'm going to pull up my emails real quick. Hold on. So I have to go to my sent items here because this thing is crazy. So bring up my emails. So I write to him and I said, hey, we talked on the phone today. My name is Robert. I was able to get the firmware upgraded, but it did not help. What's going on? Hopefully this is an easy fix. Here's my number, blah, blah, blah. And I can show you that. And I even sent a video, which I'm going to show right now. All right, there's the button. It's in the up position, not the down position. I'm going to hit the power button. That's all I get. Nothing this way, nothing this way. Nothing this way. Nothing on any other button. That's all I get. I push the button down, which I know you said it's the opposite. It does the same thing. Put it down position. That's in the up position now. Power button. No sprinting of the prop. Nothing. I waited till the 20th of May, and I still hadn't received any kind of correspondence back or anything like that. So, I mean, I get it. They, you know, people are busy, you know, sometimes they don't check their email that much. So on the 20th, I write, is there any advice or direction on how to fix my issue with my Autoboat? I emailed you guys on the 14th and no answer back, as you can see right there on the 20th. Still no reply through the email, which he told me to email him. So, you know, I was kind of like expecting at least something back. And I'm kind of like, all right, it's been 7 days and I really haven't heard anything. So I called. And I called again. And I actually got him on the phone on the 20th, which, you know, like I said, it's 6 days later, man. It isn't that bad. All the information that he requested, I sent, but on the 21st, I waited. I hit him back up again on the email on 5/25, the 25th of May. Still no reply from the guy. Now, he did answer the phone twice on this one, which was fine. Not totally bad, but like I said, it's almost like I'm just pushing you out there, brother. Then, on the 27th, I wrote again. 27th, I wrote again. I said, hi, Mike. Any updates on what I need to do to facilitate this warranty replacement? You can call me at my phone number or my email. Still nothing. Nothing. I waited till the 4th of June. Finally said, because I work, you know, I do 12-hour shifts. I said, you know what, I'm going to call him back again. So I called him back, no answer. Waited another hour, called back. Finally, somebody else answered. They transferred me to his line only to have it hang up on me. Not the other guy's fault, I'm not saying that. But I'm like, oh my God, what is going on right now? I bought this system, you know, and I'm kind of being thrown out to the pasture here. So I waited till the next day because I was busy. Now we're on the 5th. And I'm like, I'm going to call one more time. I'm just going to see if the guy answers. And he did. He answered. I'm like, okay, listen, man, I've been trying to contact you guys. I've sent you the information. He goes, yeah, I'm so sorry. We've been busy, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. You know, those things, they take like 3 months to get because they're all on back order. It actually is a really good product. So he says, give me an hour. I'll check on it and I'll email you back. And I said, please, just give me something in writing on my email stating what you guys are going to do or what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to keep calling you if I'm just going to get blown off. Well, he's like, no, we're not doing that, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, fine. I didn't get no email. I still have not received that email. But, there is a but. Look what came in the mail just the other day. Boom. Brand new Autoboat system. Right there. Bam. Brand new Autoboat system. Isn't that awesome? Heck yeah. So he did say that I may have to return the other one. He didn't write me back in an email to verify that, but yeah, I mean, if they want it back, I'll send it back and everything because it's not a big deal. Hopefully they can figure out why it did what it did, but I've got to take it off the other shaft. I'm going to install that onto the other trolling motor that I actually originally had, and I'm going to put it back on the Hobie, and we'll see where we're going from that. I'll do another review probably in another few months, and if something breaks or happens, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But would I recommend the Autoboat system? Absolutely, man. That thing, when it worked, and it worked good, it worked good. I mean, it was spot on. I was keeping where I was and everything, you know. At the end, it did start acting kind of funny when I was out on the water. I remember I was hitting spot lock, and all of a sudden it was racing forward, and then it would stop and do its thing a little bit, and then turn around, and it started trying to race back like it was almost trying to find a new GPS spot. I know that was another sign that I was having that something might be wrong with it. But hey, like I said, wasn't the greatest experience. The product is amazing. I just think that the customer service could be just a tad bit better. Because like I said, when I originally talked to the first guy, and like I said, I don't want to badmouth anybody, you know, and all that, because that's not what I do here. But he almost had an air in his voice like I was bothering him. But he did take care of my problem, and he did ship me a warranty replacement, actually a lot faster than I thought I would get it, and I'm very happy for that. And I thank the guys over there at Autoboat Nation, because man, let me tell you, they do some good videos, some really cool stuff. And on that note, check this out. I showed it before. I got the skiff. I just painted the top. Painted the top with like a sand dollar color with some splatter paint on the top, because that right there is going to be the color of the bottom of the boat, and it's going to match out beautifully. And we're working on that now. Another cool thing before I go, I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos, and please like and subscribe down below. Hit me with a comment what you think about that product, or what do you think about anything that I do on my channel. What would I do? What would you do better? Throw me some advice, man. I really want to hear from you guys. It helps the algorithms. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so this is my first video over 1,000 subscribers, and I just got something new. I'm not doing videos on those, but you know what? I'm happy. I got a new toy, you know. So I just bought this nice truck right here. It's a 2023 Ford Bronco, and it's a little bit of a special edition because it actually has a lot of upgrades to it, some rough country stuff, and you know, the upgraded tires and all that. But it's called SoFlo Stallion. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. If you want me to do a video on that, I can do that, or you can look them up on Google. But right there is my 2023 Ford Bronco Big Ben Edition with a lot of upgrades, aftermarket stuff on there. We've got a trailer hitch coming. I can't go fishing. I can't go fishing because I can't take my kayaks anywhere or the boat, but I got that stuff coming. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Love you guys. See you on the next video. Dragon Tails Fishing is out.